Hey, something strange is happening inside China's ruling party, something we've never quite seen before. Xi Jinping, once thought unshakable, might be in serious trouble. So what exactly is going on behind those tightly shut doors in Beijing? Let's walk through it. This is Beyond the News with Letty. Here we break down everything from high-stakes power struggles to societal chaos, all the drama unfolding in China. If you love following China's real-life twists and turns, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. On May 14, 2025, something unprecedented happened in Beijing. According to Renminbi and several insider sources, the CCP held a rare expanded Politburo meeting, and the guest list raised eyebrows. Not just the current power players showed up, retired officials, old generals, and political elders who hadn't been seen in years were also present. One face in particular stunned everyone: Hu Jintao. Yes, the very same who was publicly escorted out during the 20th Party Congress, now back in the room. His presence alone sent a message. And the agenda of the meeting: should Xi Jinping step down? Think about that. In a one-party system built on loyalty, discipline, and obedience, top officials are openly discussing whether it is time for Xi to go. Isn't that a big deal? According to whistleblowers who criticized Xi's leadership, saying only the Tuanpai faction aligned with Deng Xiaoping's reform era remained loyal to the mission of China's development. Then, General Zhang Youxia took the floor. He spoke for over 30 minutes, rattling off the names of every senior general taken down over the past decade. And guess what? People were surprised to realize that every one of the generals appointed by Xi had been taken down. Sources say that after dust settled, the meeting ended with a few agreements. The upcoming fourth plenum, set to be held this August, is going to be a full-on personnel shake-up, and Xi's absolute power will be broken up. But wait, had Xi already lost power? Let's back up a bit. To see if this is legit, we've got to ask, had Xi's power really been shrinking? The signs go back to July 2024 during the third plenum. That's when rumors began flooding the internet. Xi had collapsed right there during a speech. It was a stroke. The meeting turned into total chaos. People rushed him to the hospital. And during that chaos, a silent coup may have happened. Xi wasn't removed, but some say his real power was stripped away. And here's where things get weird, as seen from the outside. Right as that meeting kicked off, Xinhua, the state-run news agency, dropped a massive piece, 10,000 words, praising Xi as the greatest reformer since Deng Xiaoping. A high-gloss, pre-approved article clearly meant to define the plenum's tone. But here's the twist. Within 24 hours, it vanished, not just edited, gone. You couldn't find it on Google or Baidu. People searched using the exact headline, nothing. Tried specific phrases, still nothing. Even on Weibo, the China Twitter equivalent, scrubbed clean. Now, ask yourself, how could this happen? This isn't some low-level editorial. This was a headline piece, probably greenlit by Xinhua's editor-in-chief, maybe even reviewed by the Central Propaganda Department. You would have gone through rounds of edits, approvals, and sign-offs. They don't publish something this symbolic without high-level blessings. So, if it disappeared that fast, what does that mean? Well, it's not a typo they could fix, right? It likely means the entire message became politically dangerous overnight. Why would that happen? The only logical explanation is this: something inside the party changed, and fast. The direction, the tone, the leadership all became uncertain. And in that new atmosphere, praising Xi was suddenly no longer appropriate. That's not just strange. Something historic might have happened. Now, fast forward 3 weeks, Xi reappears. He was meeting with Vietnam's president, but there was something odd. State-run CCTV aired the event, but only with long-distance shots. No close-ups, not even one. What does it matter? Because at that time, the entire world was buzzing with rumors about Xi's health. If he was fine, wouldn't you want to show his face, calm everyone down? But instead, People's Daily, Xinhua, China News, all state-owned media ran text-only coverage. No images, no video. That's not normal. It's totally against the usual playbook. Meanwhile, Vietnamese media published a close-up. And what it revealed was even more telling. Behind Xi's right ear, there was a clear patch of shaved hair, a sharp edge like someone had chipped a chunk out. No hairdresser is going to risk giving the Chinese president a botched cut like that. So, what happened? Doctors who saw the photo speculated that it could have been a site of minimally invasive brain procedure, maybe to relieve pressure after a stroke, remove a tumor, or treat a hemorrhage. After that, things started to snowball. From late 2024 to early 2025, one by one, Xi's closest allies in the military started vanishing. In October 2024, Miao Hua was investigated. In December, Li Xiangyang and Wang Houbin were taken down. In March 2025, He Weidong, one of Xi's top military brass, vanished. It was like a silent purge. By spring 2025, almost every general promoted under Xi had been sidelined. All except one, General Zhang Youxia. Now get this, Zhang himself was in hot water early last year, linked to Li Shangfu scandal. Media coverage showed him on edge, nervous, walking on political thin ice. But by October that year, everything changed. Photos showed Zhang sitting at a table with formal premier Wen Jiabao and other party elders at a formal event. Soon after, he made a high-profile visit to Vietnam, meeting their top leaders with full honors. Then came whispers from inside China. A family friend of Zhang said, back in early 2024, we all thought Zhang was done. But by fall, he was hosting banquets every night. The mood changed drastically. And around that same time, October's military newspaper dropped 5 editorials in a row criticizing Xi's leadership. Pull it all together, the military had turned, and Zhang was in control. And there's one last detail. Xi's wife, Peng Liyuan, was also removed from her long-held role on military's personnel committee, a position she had held since 2016. That role was a key symbol of Xi's hold over the military. The news was leaked by Yang Xiaoping, a military insider and the son of General Yang Yong, a founder PLA commander. At 80 years old, Yang's not someone who tosses out gossip for fun. If even Xi's wife, Peng, is being sidelined, you can see where this is going. So put this all together. Do you think Xi's losing his power or not? Leave me a comment below. Let's keep diving further. If Xi has really lost power, what comes next? Will China name a new leader? And if so, will they go back to reform and opening? That might have worked in 2000s, but today, the world knows the CCP too well. It may be total isolation, also unlikely. If that was the plan, there'd be no need to take Xi down. So what's left? Is it time to abandon the party altogether? That's why this expanded Politburo meeting matters. In CCP history, every major leadership change, every turning point, starts with a meeting like this, bringing back retired generals, former presidents, political elites. On the surface, it's party unity, but in reality, it's coordinated pressure to force consensus or stage a velvet coup in red. So, keep watching Beijing. The post-Xi era might already be starting. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Here on Beyond the News with Letty, we break down everything about China from high-level politics to deep societal shifts, the stories you won't hear anywhere else, but that matter more than you think. Got thoughts on what's next for Xi or China's future? Drop a comment below, I always read them. Until next time, take care of yourself and others if you can. See you next time.